Right, hello, welcome back. It's yeah, a really fun day. What we've got is this is the motherboard that was in that faulty pink Game Boy colour we had just around Christmas time. Now if I flick the power on, the power light comes on but nothing happens. So let's whip the game out and the back off. And someone in the comments said it could be the crystal. So I've obviously, as you can see, it's that horrendously mangled board. I'm going to take this little screen off because I had to destroy, well, I say destroy, I had to remove the motherboard from my Backlit machine to put that motherboard in the pink one and send back to somebody. So we're going to take this out of here carefully. Because I don't want to muller that. Stick that on one side, and I'm going to try and get this crystal off here. So let's have a look, shall we? How are we going to get rid of this? Let's cover it. Oh, not literally cover it. Need some tweezers that might be able to pick something up. Right, that's loose. Now how do I get it off without cooking myself? There you go, that's off. Looks nice, doesn't it? It's clearly not any use to anyone. Let's chuck some fresh solder on there. Now, I don't think I have a Game Boy colour board anywhere in the office, but I do have a Game Boy Pocket laying about. So, let's move this to one side, and this old board here. Let's see if we can't pinch the one from the Game Boy Pocket. Again, let's load it up with a nice bit of flux around the edges. Off it comes. Get that board out of the way. Bring that one back. And let's see if we can't get this one to sit nicely on there. By Jove, I think we've got it. I mean, it might not be any good. But it has gone off. It is in the right place. Let's zoom back out. Chuck this in. And I believe what we're supposed to do now is cross our fingers. Once we have reattached this to there. So that's the power back on. Where's the back? What are we thinking? Yay, nay, probably nay. No way! Oh, superb! Awesome! Right, let's turn that back off, because I need to get the back. Oh, wow. I'm dead chuffed about this. I'm going to find your name in the comments in a minute and give you a shout out for what has been an exceptionally good find. Thank you for that. This I'm going to remove because I don't really want that on there. No, I've got no need for that. Off you get. But I do need to return the speaker to whence it came from. So let's have a look. I need to try and clean out the speaker hole. As one of those is quite full of solder. Oh wow, I'm so pleased about this. Because obviously that board is, as you've seen, fairly knackered. But somehow, a quick change of a crystal has brought it back to life. And I am quite happy about this. So these are supposed to go in. Let's have a bit more of a view here. I was talking to someone the other day and they said my desk was excessively messy. You're not wrong. Kind of like me, I'm just a mess. A gloriously fun mess, but still a mess. I might have to chop the end of this off just to get them through there. Yep, let me find some scissors. Great, yeah, I've managed to chop the end off, but also now don't have enough to get through. Welcome to your walking disaster channel. Right. Let's try and get a bit more of this solder off. If anything, that's made it worse. Yep, that's it. Second attempt, make things worse. First one goes well. Don't do anything twice. Should be one and done, not two and done. Let's have a look. Oh, fits. Okay. And don't get me wrong, I'm not actually sure. Yes, you absolute legend. Right. They fit in there. But I need to try and fold this over and solder them and film all at the same time. Where's the end of my solder? Here, solder, solder, solder. Thanks. What I probably should have done was just use some fresh wire. Right. Try and break that off. So, somewhere on this desk, somewhere, are the start and select buttons. Oh, but I don't know where. No, I've lost them. Oh, you absolute knobhead. Yeah. Annoyingly, this desk was clean once. I think King Harold was probably on the throne at the time, you know, back in the day. But now, it's not clean. I've lost the bits. I've lost the plot. So, what am I going to do? Aha! They're over here. Woohoo! We have found them. Right. Buttons have been added. Speaker is in its little slot. Buttons feel like they press. Yeah, good. Now, I need to find some screws because they're definitely long gone. And, well, that looks like a Gameboy screw. Let's start with that one. Yeah, can we find any more? Oh, there's another one. That could be a Gameboy screw. Just realised my camera angle on this is awful. I think this one over here is a Gameboy screw. You beauty. Where do you live? Oh, you live there. I don't know if it does live there, to be honest. Where do the screws on the shell live? I'm going to put this one here. Now, if you remember the original video, I tried screwing it in there like an absolute numbskull. Oh, I need a power switch. This video is a lot of erming and me looking for things that I appear to have lost. So, yeah, not really fantastic, is it? Ah, there we go. We have a power switch as well. Oh. Now, if this doesn't work when I put it back together, I am going to sulk. Although it will still only be the worst thing to happen, only the second worst thing to happen today, but never mind. Every day is a new day. Hopefully. Let's twist a couple of these screws in because there are some still in the shell. So this should be back together mostly. I need to find the back battery cover, but with any luck, I'm going to blow in that cartridge just to make sure. You really shouldn't do that, but let's put some batteries in. Does it make a noise? Right, okay, it might fire up, but as I'm using the wrong crystal, obviously it's a lot slower. Let's try it with a normal game rather than some bootleg copy of Mario Land 6 Golden Coins DX. Where's the copy of Tetris? Let's see. Wow, this feels so light. I do like Tetris though, but yeah, that is going to need to come back out at some point. Have I managed to blur the screen up on this? Hold on. As you can see, it does work, but at it is not at correct speed. I suppose it makes life easier. Let's try level 9 high 5. So yeah, that should be running a lot faster than that. Unfortunately, we've used the wrong crystal, and now it won't run faster than that. So I'm going to need to find a proper Gameboy crystal and then come back to this again, I suppose. I'll say proper Game Boy Color crystal. Yeah, but we're kind of working. So, okay, I've got an old GBA SP board here. Let's try and take the one off there and see what that does, shall we? I mean, why not at this stage? We're aware what the problem is. So, the problem was the crystal. So we're going to try and heat this one up. The board is clearly knackered because it's missing the CPU. That can come off. Does say it's 4.1, so I think from doing a bit of reading, the Game Boy Color one should be 8 megahertz, so that may not be any good, but we're going to try because I don't really have anything to lose. Oh, that's a really blurry picture. You'd think all this tech in the iPhones would actually autofocus, but no, I have to tap the screen. Because of course I do. Right. Out that comes. Where's my nice Phillips screwdriver? Oh great, I've lost the Phillips on the desk after. I've put the Advance SP board on top of it. Right, let's try this again. At least we know where all the parts are this time and how to tinker with it. I really don't want to burn that cable, so let's remove it there. Right, let's try this again. Well, this one says 4.19 as well. That's annoying. Once I've got this off, I'm going to have a look and see what else is in the box of spares. To see if there's something that's higher than 4.19. Hold up. Oh, you absolute beauty. What we've got in there is a Game Boy Color board. So I'm going to have the crystal off that. I'm going to put the proper crystal on. Chuck this one in the box. Let's have this removed. This wouldn't be in there if it worked, so that's why we're not going to bother tinkering with it. We're just going to heat it up and steel the part. Put that down on the side. Drop that on there. Right, that should be good. So we'll pull this back over here. Flip that over. Get it out of the way. Hope that that's connected. And before I do anything, I am going to put that back on. Turn the power straight on. Put the cart in and then throw some batteries in it. I want to hear a bling at normal speed, yes. And with any luck, it should play. It has got a nice blue light because there we go. We are cooking with gas at the proper speed. But let's remove the batteries for the minute and then get this all back together properly. Let's get the lid back on the chip quick. Give these a quick clean. So obviously on that last one, on the original, why have I just thrown that away? I want that. On the original clean up and repair of that pink one, as you'll have seen, I knocked the top off and then tried spraying lacquer on top of it to stick the top back on. That was clearly a bad idea. What do these bits under here look like? They're still a bit gruff. But I am quite pleased that this is going to once again be working and back on my shelf rather than in pieces on my desk. Who'd have thought? Have a bad day, but end up with a good repair. So let's wind these back in again. as you've noticed, the schedule for videos has increased a fair bit over the last week or two, which is what I'm aiming to do. Don't be surprised if it does drop off again, because yeah, full-time job gets in the way of this stuff, which is like, this is fun. I enjoy doing this. I mean, my job's not bad, I don't mind it, but this is actual fun. So I will be trying to do many more of these as and when I can. I've got some festivals coming up over in Great Yarmouth, the Hard Rock Hell and the Sci-Fi Weekender. I've got Legends of Rock as well. We're down there at the start of March. Basically, March is going to be one long drinking session and partying, and generally being unable to record, so I need to try and get a good few together ready to drop whilst I'm away. But here we go. We're all done. We're back to life. It plays at the proper speed by the sound of it. And yes, if I go back to my videos, studio, let's have a look. Who was the catalyst for coming back to this video and actually had the answer? Right, user, who is the user? CarolineMorone, you are an absolute legend. Thank you so much. Without your input, this Game Boy would still be in pieces on this messy old desk. So, CarolineMorone, thank you so much, and I hope everyone's enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Catch you in a bit. Take care. Bye.